212. Hello, it's Piff the Magic Dragon. Welcome to Piff the Magic Dragon's Golden Hour, starring me, Piff the Magic Dragon, Mr. Piffles, and Jade when she's here. But she's not, because it's early in the morning and she's asleep. That was nice seeing that Mumford & Sons video. That was 8 years ago, Alex.
I don't know where it's gone. I was a child at the time.
Yeah, we were so young. And the camera fit my frame perfectly as opposed to me appearing at the top of the image. Look at that, my forehead's almost off. What kind of framing is this, Alex? Like, I am trying to run a professional broadcasting empire here, and we're losing the top of my spikes. And listen, that's very nice, that's it. That's very nice. Today's a special day, Alex, because I weighed myself this morning, as I do every morning now, because I'm a vegan, and I weigh 149 pounds now. Son, 149 pounds. Yeah. How many is that in chihuahuas? It's like, if a chihuahua's 5 pounds...
It's about 15 chihuahuas, isn't it?
15 chihuahuas? That can't be right.
Well, that would be 15 chihuahuas at 5. Oh, I don't know.
No,
what, 149?
Just 149.
Divided by 5.
Yes.
30 chihuahuas.
30 chihuahuas. 30 chihuahuas. That's it. 30 chihuahuas. Look. Now, you might be wondering why I care about this. Well, the BMI, which is some science thing, means that for my height, dragons are 5'5". For my height, I have to weigh between something ridiculous like 120 pounds and 149 pounds, which means I'm a healthy little dragon. That's right. A healthy little dragon, ladies and gentlemen. I've returned from the days of chubby dragon. Those are over, unless I eat one sandwich today, and then I probably weigh more than 149 pounds. But basically, I'm a healthy dragon again, after being in America for
6 years?
6 years, yeah. I'm not blaming America. I'm just saying it's entirely this country's fault with their delicious food that you can't just eat one plate of. I remember when I would go to Subways in England and I would get a foot long, and that would be like a week's food. I would just slice it into 7 portions, and that would be that. Now I get through 2 footlongs. I'm like, oh God, what's for breakfast? Anyway, I thought it might be nice to consider some role models about how, where this is going to end for Piff the Magic Dragon. So let's go to a creature now that is 145 pounds. What do we have? What creature is 145 pounds, Alex? Oh, look how slim that gecko is. And he's got his own commercials. He's doing very well. He moved to Hollywood when he was a newt, and he's been working ever since. Look at that poise. That's because he's only 145 pounds. All right, now let's see what we could get at 140 pounds, Alex. Oh, wow. Look at that. Hollywood superstar Benedict Cumbergrinch. 140 pounds, ladies and gentlemen. And most of that's hair. And he's had at least one movie that... Did it do well? I don't remember.
Which is your favourite Grinch?
I like the Jim Carrey Grinch.
Yeah, it's the best one.
But that Jim Carrey Grinch weighed a lot more and did not have the success of the Benedict Cumbergrinch.
Yeah, and there's no fat on those arms.
No.
Look at them, sticks.
It's very aerodynamic. All right, now when I start getting into 135 pounds, let's see what I might look like then. Oh, very nice. That's it. As prickly outside as I am inside. Yes, and good posture as well. It's very difficult to keep such a straight line as that. And also, clearly 90% water. So
surrounded by just as many friends.
Yeah, surrounded by a wide social circle. Yeah. All right. Now, when it comes to 130 pounds, some people think that's too thin. Let's take a look and see what I would look like at 130 pounds. Well, maybe we could have found an image with a better backdrop, Alex.
What's wrong with the backdrop?
It's green, and that praying mantis is green. Now you notice there
It's camouflaged.
the praying mantis has. This is what happens if you don't exercise. You know, the weight comes off in a lot of areas, but in other areas it just stays there. So you know that praying mantis needs to do some what do you call it? Squats. Get rid of that butt.
Bulk up a bit.
What?
Bulk up those legs.
Yeah, bulk up those legs a bit. Yeah, do some reps.
He looks a bit like he knows like we're talking about him.
He's got some, yeah, he does.
What?
He's got some really like forearm guns there, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He's got
yeah,
forearm guns, not
What's
tricep.
all that praying?
Right, yeah, well, that's true. And finally, 125 pounds, definitely too slim for a little dragon like me. Let's see what I'd look like.
What are you looking for here?
What?
What are you looking for?
A stick insect.
Oh, I thought it was the same thing.
You kidding?
No.
No, clearly, that's why I said two things. I said download a picture of a stick insect and a praying mantis.
I thought they were the same thing.
No, they're not. Well, we don't have a stick insect to
We
show
could
you,
get a
so.
stick insect.
You're going to get one? How long is it going to take?
Like moments.
All right, because I'm very excited about our guest, because he's also one of my friends, and I haven't seen him for ages.
Yeah, but some people might not know.
Well, no, that's why I'm going to introduce him properly in a minute, but now I'm just treading water while you drag the internet, troll the internet for a picture of a stick insect.
Guys, just Google image search a stick insect and then imagine the hilarious commentary that would come with it.
Let people do the work.
Yeah.
Anyway, 125 pounds is too thin
They do
for a
look like
dragon.
sticks, don't they? There is a huge difference, actually,
Between what?
between a praying mantis and a stick insect.
Yeah, I know there is. Are you going to show it or not?
Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Looks like a
Whoa.
stick. That's a big one.
That is a big one. God, it looks just like a human arm. All right. So today on the show we got Johnny Katz, which is short for Jonathan Katz, which is short for Katz. Well, I'm going to ask him. Anyway, Johnny is the man about town in Las Vegas. He has a daily, probably, column at the Las Vegas Review Journal. I've known him ever since I moved here. Do we have Johnny on the line, Alex?
Yep.
Let's get Johnny
Hello.
on the show. Hello, Johnny.
Hello, can you hear me, see me?
We can hear you, and when we cut to you, we can't see you. Is your microphone? Is your camera on?
A small detail. There we go.
Oh, whoa, Johnny!
What's going
Look
on?
at you. Where are you? Italy?
I'm home.
You're home.
Yeah, I'm in Italy. You can see the Venetian and the Bellagio back there, so I guess I am in Italy, yeah.
God, I've
This
never
is where I
seen
live.
you in relaxed Johnny mode. This is unbelievable.
This is relaxed Johnny mode, yeah. I came out here and I wanted to do work with you where I usually work myself, so this is about how it is during the day. I'm out here on my deck a lot, and then I go back into the condo and work also. But this is it right now for me. This is the hang, yeah.
This is it. Now, Johnny, people might not understand why it's so difficult for you, but I believe that you are suffering more than almost anyone because your whole existence is man about town. Johnny Katz, it's about town. You go about town. This is like, I've never seen you inside. I've only seen you about. How are you doing?
About, yeah. That's all well-founded points, Piff. It's not as bad as and not as difficult as people might think. We still have as I say, we have the performances might not be happening, but the performers are still doing things in Las Vegas. They're still creating online, and they're still doing, your show is an example. And so there's still a lot to write about. There are a lot of issues to write about. There's a lot of charity work going on out there, and the town might have shut down, but the concept of keeping up with people who make the town move is still in place. So I'm still as busy as I've ever been. I'm writing every day, and sometimes multiple times a day, and keeping the beat going.
How long have you been at the Review Journal now?
I've been at the Review Journal since July of 2016. So when I met you, I was still with the Greenspun Media Group and the Las Vegas Sun and Las Vegas Weekly. But it's been almost 4 years for me at the RJ.
And you're the last journalist in Vegas, is that correct? The last one left?
I don't know, man. There's a lot. There's some of
There's
us
not
out there.
many of you, Johnny.
I think the thing is that I'm one who still does the daily, really the on the scene column. I think that's my thing, and I'm probably the one left who's doing that. I come from a world where Norm Clark had the 3A column before I did, had a great, run, became a phenomenon in Las Vegas. Robin Leach, my good friend, he was that way, and I'm the next in line, and that's I take that position seriously.
Good. I'm glad you do, Johnny, because we need you. We need you to stay. All right.
Not as much as I need you, Piff.
That's true. I'm glad you recognize that, which is why I need to ask for money.
Okay. Let me go get the keys to the vault, and I'll be right over.
Now, Johnny, let's talk about so you've been in Vegas. You've been at the Review Journal since 2016, but when did you first come to Vegas?
1996.
Oh, wow.
No, I've been here for a minute. I've been here for 24 years.
24 years.
This month, 24 minutes, almost to the day. Actually, yesterday was my 24th anniversary. I moved here on April 21st, 1996. So, yeah.
Wow. Happy Las Vegas Day.
Yeah,
Yesterday.
24 years, baby. Yeah.
Who was playing Vegas when you first moved here?
Let's see. Who were the big headliners? Who was big in Las Vegas when I moved here is Danny Gans had just opened the Stratosphere. I moved here when the Stratosphere opened behind us here. Danny was a big deal. We had the resident headliners were still in place. We still had Copperfield was playing over at Caesar's Palace pretty regularly. We had those, we had Diana Ross coming through town. We still had Sinatra, I think, was still in play in those days. The Folies Bergère, the Jubilee shows were playing here. Mystère was the only Cirque du Soleil show at the Mirage. At Treasure Island. Siegfried and Roy were big, really big in those days.
Did you ever have any interactions with Sinatra?
I never met him. No, I wish I had.
Oh.
I wish
you
I
had. You would have, because then you would have had a story. Now we've got nothing.
Sorry, we should have worked this out in free.
Siegfried and Roy, you met them?
Mm-hmm. I know them.
You know them, right?
Yeah.
You're
yes, I do.
Who's?
We're friends and friendly.
Who are you closer to, Siegfried and Roy or Piff the Magic Dragon?
Piff.
Yeah, eat that, Siegfried
right
and
now.
Roy.
You know what the thing is? I've been trying to get a hold of Siegfried and Roy, and I haven't been able to talk to them about Tiger King.
Yeah.
And I haven't been able to make that happen yet.
Oh,
so,
yeah, they would definitely have there's a lot of magicians who have got links to that movie.
Most
magicians.
I think that world is so insular and so interlocked that a lot of veteran magicians and veteran performers do know of Joe Exotic and his world and Carol Baskin and that whole world. But I'd love to know. I'm still trying to get a hold of them. Love to know what they feel about it. But they've always been very sweet to me, and I've enjoyed my time with them over the years. I've done many interviews with them, and they're great. They're great to me, and they're superstars. They're no question about it.
Maybe I
really?
should. No, never met them. Maybe I should use this time to forge a deep and lasting relationship.
Tell them that I suggested that you reach out.
I will. Siegfried and Roy, we know you're watching.
They are watching.
Call me. 555. Don't call me.
Doesn't Siegfried hang around at the Secret Garden most days?
Yeah, Siegfried spends a lot of time. Yes,
on Thursdays. Yeah,
on Thursdays.
Most Thursdays.
Yeah, that's where his animals are. So maybe I'll swing by there when that reopens.
Yeah, they're still caring for the animals over there. But when they come back, the Siegfried is there, and it's typically on Thursday afternoon.
What are you most looking forward to reopening first?
You know what I'm really looking forward to right now is just a very good lounge hang.
Right.
A good music hang, and that could be anywhere. That could be at the Copa Room. It could be at the Tuscany. It could be at the Italian American Club, Piero's, and the places I've hung out. It could be the Rhythm and Riffs at Mandalay Bay. Any place like that where there's just a kick-ass band, and a good hang. I need that
to draw people to my show. So I think it's going to be Piff the Musical Dragon.
We'll do the hang at your room. Yeah, we'll do a double header with you and Ex Burlesque. I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah,
that'd be great.
A triangle.
Can you play a pentagon?
I could probably. We opened the show with me singing with Mumford & Sons live on stage in the UK 8 years ago.
Did that really happen? Really?
Well, yeah, it really happened. Yeah.
Okay.
If you go back and watch your own episode, Johnny, then you'll see me opening with Mumford & Sons.
Mumford & Sons played at the one of the first shows at Book and Stage at the Cosmopolitan of Las Vegas. They had a hybrid sports bar and entertainment venue. They called it Book and Stage, and there was the bar then the seating behind you, and then a sports book enclave over here, and then a raised stage, and they played there. Yeah, it was great, and they played the beach too, the pool too in that era.
Yeah, and I saw them when I was here.
Boulevard pool.
I saw them at Hard Rock, I think, the last time I saw them last
Vinyl?
year.
Or no, at the Joint.
Yeah.
Joint? Yeah.
No, I don't know. The big room.
Vinyl?
What's the big room?
The Joint.
The Joint.
Yeah, they got big pretty quick. This was about in 2000.
Oh yeah, they're huge.
No. Yeah.
They're
this
huge.
is right before they broke. Yeah, it was great.
Now, Vegas is a resilient city. It's been through a lot. How do you, and you've, being here 24 years, then you've been in Vegas throughout the big financial crash, throughout all of the other horrific things. Well, we've had like some bad times here. So
yes.
How do you think that we are coping now compared to those times?
I think we're coping as I would expect the city to cope. There's a lot of right now, and the momentum has been that we're trying to solve the problem collectively. We're trying to get to a point where we can step through this, and that goes through the entire hospitality industry, the entertainment industry, everybody I know, performers, entertainers, everybody. My own team at the Review Journal. We're trying to establish a way to get to where we can all get through this and be safe and start to return to activity. So that I think we're doing very well that way. We are seeking answers. We're seeking specifics. And when that happens, Las Vegas will move very quickly to return to our known way of life. But I haven't heard, there's not a lot of woe is me out there. I think everybody understands that we're going through this collectively, and that we need to generate our energy in a positive direction. That's the kind of the where I land on all this. So it's rallying in the way it did after. I was here for 9/11, and I was here for the crash you mentioned, and the shooting, and Las Vegas has a tendency to coalesce somehow and move forward, even if we can't do it in the way we've done it in the past. So right now we're just looking for directives. What can we do to move this forward to where we can be safe and get people back to work and get people to want to return to Las Vegas? That's exactly where we are right now.
Well, I hope we figure out a way, and we're getting there every day. And like you said, the nice thing about Vegas is that there's an actual community here. There's we have lots of friends in shows and behind the scenes of shows, and people who also work at the casinos, and there's a whole group of people all coming together to try and figure this out. On tonight's show, we're going to be talking about making some masks, because somebody reached out to us to ask if we could spread the word in Las Vegas about making masks for Las Vegas. So we're going to do that this evening.
Good idea.
I think the final question I have for you, Johnny, is do you miss me?
Not at the moment, because I'm talking to you.
Come on, Johnny.
I do. I want to get back to the show, man. I want to get back and see you. I miss you. I miss all the guys. I miss Penn and Teller and Mac. And last time I saw you perform was in the Penn and Friends show at the Rio, and it was great. And I love. You know what was great about that night, Piff, is that the post-show hang when we were all talking.
Oh yeah.
That was fun. That's was really
nice
cool.
Thing about
you
Penn
and me
and
and Mac and Penn.
They have
and it was
fancy
just
green room, so you can go there. And
the monkey room.
We've
the
got
monkey
a storage
room.
cupboard.
We shared in fizzy water and assorted fruit plate, and it was great. And when you talk about what do I miss, that's the kind of thing I miss right now.
Well, Johnny, you'll be pleased to know that we have been working hard on new Magic Dragon material, and we will be coming back with a lot of new stuff. So.
Well, I will be there when you're ready to trot it out.
All right. Thank you very much, Johnny. Great to see you again, buddy.
Anytime, Piff. Anytime. You know that.
See you soon.
Take care, brother.
Bye. That was Johnny Katz, man about town, also friend of Piff, reporting on the scene in Las Vegas, because, then like Johnny said, the thing is that we're all in this together, so we're trying to keep each other going, which is why I'm here learning how to do a TV show every day, 10 a.m., 5 p.m. I'll be back this evening with Piff Does Cooking with me, Piff the Magic Dragon, Jay to be here, Brett Ottolenghi. will be remoting in, teaching me how to cook. We'll see you then.